What's up, family? Bigg Vic back with another video. Listen, you see this house behind me? This is exactly like starting your box truck business, and most people are making the same deadly mistake. They're trying to build the roof before they lay the foundation, and that's why 90% of box truck businesses collapse in the first year. Look at this construction site, y'all. You think these builders just showed up and started putting up walls? No, they spent weeks preparing the foundation. See, your box truck business is the same way. Your financial foundation is everything, but most people want to skip straight to buying the truck. They see the finished product, the truck making money, and they think that's where they start. But that's like trying to build a house starting with the roof. So let's break down your financial foundation layer by layer. First layer, your credit score. This is like the concrete foundation of a house. If your credit is cracked, everything you build on top of it is going to be unstable. You'll get high interest rates, bad loan terms, or get denied completely. I see people with 500 credit scores trying to finance a $40,000 truck. That's like trying to build a house on quicksand. It ain't gonna work. You need at least a 650 to get decent terms, ideally 700 or higher. If your credit is below 650, stop everything and fix that first. Let me take a moment to thank today's sponsor, smartcredit.com. The days of being in the blind about your credit situation are in the past. With the available tools that Smart Credit provides, you can now understand, track, and build your credit score. This is an all-in-one powerful tool that allows you to track all of your finances in one convenient place. So, before you go out and buy, lease, rent, or refinance anything, make sure you have your best credit score possible. My favorite features are the Score Tracker, Score Builder, and Score Boost. Score Tracker explains and grades your creditworthiness in 4 main categories based on your updated credit reports and shows you exactly what is helping and hurting your score. Score Builder, this feature allows you to take action to report inaccuracies, submit goodwill corrections, negotiate small debts, and directly address identity theft with creditors. Score Boost, this feature evaluates your credit utilization and then calculates the amount of points you can gain. See how your credit card payments can increase your credit score. See how spending could decrease your score. This also lets you know how much to pay and by when, as well as how many points your score will go up. An absolute game changer. And to put icing on the cake, you'll get notified when you qualify for better offers such as credit cards, auto loans, mortgage, personal, and other loans. I find myself using Privacy Master to protect my privacy from third-party companies that are selling my private information with just a click of a button. Listen, my good friends over at Smart Credit have hooked me up with a $1 7-day trial so that you can take their service for a test drive. Click the link below in the description box or pinned in my comments to get started. Next layer, your cash reserves. This is like the framing of your house. It gives you structure and stability. Most people think they just need enough for a down payment. Wrong. You need operating capital, emergency funds, and a cash flow cushion. Here's what you really need: down payment, first month's insurance, first month's truck payment, $5,000 for immediate maintenance, and at least $10,000 in operating capital. That's minimum, $25,000 total. If you don't have that, you're building a house with no frame. First storm that comes, you're done. Third layer, your business foundation. This is like the electrical and plumbing in a house. You can't see it, but without it, nothing works. This is your LLC, your EIN, your business bank account, your DOT number, your MC authority, all the boring stuff that makes your business legal and legitimate. I see people trying to run a trucking business out of their personal bank account. That's like trying to run electricity through garden hoses. It don't work. You need proper business structure, or when tax time comes, the IRS is going to audit you into the ground. Fourth layer, your knowledge foundation. This is like insulation in a house. It protects you from the elements and keeps you comfortable. You need to understand load boards, broker relationships, route planning, maintenance schedules, DOT regulations, all of it. You see, most people buy a truck and then try to figure it out as they go. That's like moving into a house with no insulation. You're gonna be miserable and broke. Spend time learning before you spend money on a truck. Watch videos, talk to successful drivers, understand the business model. Now look at this finished house. Beautiful, right? But this didn't happen overnight. It took months of careful planning and building, layer by layer. Your box truck business is the same way. When you build it right with a solid foundation, it's beautiful, it's profitable, and it's sustainable. But if you try to skip steps, if you try to rush the foundation, your business is going to collapse, just like a house built on sand. I've seen too many people lose everything because they wanted to skip the foundation work. Don't be one of them. So before you even think about buying a truck, make sure your foundation is solid. Here's your checklist. Credit score 650 or higher. Check. Cash reserves of $20,000 minimum. Check. Business structure properly set up. Check. Knowledge of the industry. Check. If you can't check all 4 boxes, you're not ready to buy a truck yet. And that's okay. Better to wait and build it right than rush and lose everything. If you want help building your financial foundation the right way, I got a link down below. Let's set up a strategy session and create a plan that sets you up for success. Because I don't want to see you become another failed business. I want to see you build something that lasts, something that changes your family's life. Remember, you can't build a mansion on a weak foundation, but with the right foundation, you can build an empire. It's the homie Bigg Vic TV. Always hustle, never stop growing. Let's go, let's get it, let's eat, baby.